Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Chris here from New Venture Entrepreneurs. Thank you for checking out this video. In this video, I want to go over 5 useful tools that will actually help you with your Merch by Amazon business. Most of these tools I do use. One of them I actually don't use so often, but I know how it is helpful for most people. It is very beneficial to use. So I just want to go over these resources in this video. Um, like I said, I use most of these on a day-to-day basis. And they really just help me like streamline the process of coming up with different designs and different shirt ideas when I start creating some shirts. So just start off in the first one. The first one is actually gonna be Pretty Merch. Now, Pretty Merch is I think everyone should get it. If you're selling on Merch by Amazon, this should be the first thing you should get for your business. It's free. Most of these tools are for free. One of them is paid, but Pretty Merch is for free. As you can see here, it says it's a beautiful dashboard for Merch by Amazon sellers. So what it does is it pretty much just organizes all of your data in a glance, as it says right here. Once you log into Merch by Amazon, by default, you'll go straight to Pretty Merch, and it will show you your data. It will show you how many items you sold for the day, how many you sold for the week. And when you go to Amazon itself, it pretty much just gives you 7-day breakdown, or I'm sorry, it shows you 7 days, just a flat out 7 days and how many you sold total, but it doesn't really show you how many you sold each day. Let me further explain that. I'll log into my Merch by Amazon in my Pretty Merch account, and as you can see right here, it breaks down day by day how many units I sold. And it also tells you how many you sold throughout the last 7 days, how many you sold in the month, the previous month, and all time. And it's all just in this very organized view. Losing my track of words right now. It also shows you what tier you're on, if any designs are under review. It shows if anything's in manual review, if anything's processing, and if you had any rejections, it'll show that as well. It'll show you how many you can, or how many you have uploaded, and it'll show you how many you can upload for the day. And right here, it'll show you how many you sold for the day. And it breaks down like your top units sold, break down the top royalties. So if you have a shirt that's taken off pretty well, it'll show you that shirt and how much you've made right here. And it'll also show you which gender, or which person, I guess, bought it the most, and the top selling colors. They also have a paid version, which gives you more, or access to more features. I don't think is all that necessary, really. I mean, you can get it, but I think the free version is good on its own. So it is a Chrome extension. I'm not sure if it's for Apple or Safari or whatever. I'm not sure really, but I use Google Chrome. So if you have Google Chrome and you have a Merch by Amazon account, I would highly suggest getting this. They also have a the icon that will be on your Chrome like bookmark page, I guess, and you can just tap on this and it will open up the Merch by Amazon website, and also it will stay here and it'll show you if you've made any sales throughout the day. So, and also when you make a sale, it'll have that cool little ching sound every time you make a sale. So that's always pretty cool. So that's Pretty Merch for Merch by Amazon. Everything, all your data is just all in this nice organized view, and I highly suggest looking into it if you haven't already. So that's one tool that I would suggest. Another tool is Merch Informer, which is merchinformer.com. They have a very useful tool called Merch Research. Now, when you go to the front page right here, just type in Merch Informer. And my internet's going a little bit slow for some reason. And you go to resources and go to Merch Research. That's when you'll get to this page right here. Now, this is the tool that I use the most. They have other resources here, as you can see, but I don't really use any of these. I just go straight to Merch Research. This is pretty much all you need. This is for free. They do have a paid version as well, and it does have a ton of features. So I would highly recommend getting into that as well. But just for the sake of this video, we'll stick to this free version. Now, the way Merch Research works is you go to this page right here and you just type in a keyword. Let's say basketball, for example. And once you type in that keyword, you can start searching different designs, and you can choose through either t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, or long sleeve shirts. Let's just try t-shirts for this video. So I type in basketball, search the t-shirts, and what merch research will do is it will pull up all the top selling shirts for that keyword. So I typed in basketball, and these are all the shirts that are, for that keyword. And you can just gauge it and like get good ideas of what's selling and how you can, structure your next design based off of these t-shirts. So it's really simple to use. It's extremely easy. Like I said, you can also choose hoodies if you want for basketball. These are going to pop up. And you can just see all the different graphics, all the different top selling shirts or hoodies for that keyword. And if you see here, right here, you'll see the bestsellers rank already listed right there. Easily right there for you to see. That extension is actually called DS Amazon Quick View. So that's gonna be the next tool I want to go over. So this is tool number 3. So DS Amazon Quick View, which is another Chrome extension. You can add it to your Chrome, and it's gonna be a button. Do I have it? Maybe it doesn't have a little button here. Oh, it does right here. But you don't really need that. Really, when you download it and add it to your Chrome, as you can see right here, like I said, once you see the BSR rank, or you're going to see the BSR rank under every single listing easily. If you don't have it, what you would have to do is open up the listing page and then scroll all the way down, and then you can find the BSR rank right there. But it's so much easier to just have it right there in front of your face as opposed to having to do all that process. Shaving off even a couple of seconds can be beneficial to your business as well. So I would highly recommend looking into getting Amazon DS Quick View. And if you don't know what the BSR is, it's pretty much how do you say it? It signifies, or it pretty much shows how well a design or a item is selling. So every single item on Amazon's catalog will have a BSR, and that BSR goes for different categories. So Merch by Amazon, it pretty much deals with clothing. And there's toys and toy categories, and what else is there? Just a bunch of stuff, books, electronics, all that. Every single category will have its own BSR system. So like I said, Merch by Amazon deals with clothing. If you have a BSR rank of number 1, you'll be the top selling clothing item in clothing category. So pretty much if you have, the lower the BSR, the better. If you have something that's in 9 million, your item is not selling that well. So that's how you really gauge how well an item is selling. And that's going to take me to my next tool, which I think I closed it on accident, which is Jungle Scout. Now, Jungle Scout is a way to estimate how well a design is selling or how well an item is selling. This is also a free resource you can use if you want to get a good idea of how many times a shirt design or hoodie sells. Go to junglescout.com, go to the estimator under the free resource tab, scroll down and click on clothing, and you could type in the BSR rank. So let's go back to that other one. Let's go here. 801, 897. So you click clothing, and I said 801, 897. Now, once you click find out now, you'll see it'll show you how many times this hoodie is selling per month. Now, this is just an estimate. It could be more, it could be less, but it really gives you a good idea of how many times it sells per month, or how many times it sells per month. Like I said, say you have a BSR rank of number 1 in clothing, it's going to sell 24,000, pretty much 25,000 times per month. Now, it's very unlikely to get something like that, but you pretty much get an idea of how BSR rank works. So that's Jungle Scout. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. So number 4 is going to be TM Hunt. Now, when you make a design, you have to be very careful and very cautious of what words you use on that shirt or on that design, because a lot of quotes or phrases are actually trademarked. Even some things that you would least expect. For example, was it Donald Trump had that show, The Apprentice, I think it's called. I never really watched it, but I heard about it. And he says you're fired on there. So if you go to TM Hunt and you're thinking about actually putting those words on a shirt, just type in "you're fired," and you'll see that it was trademarked. It's not trademarked anymore. It says it's dead. But if it was live and you put that on a shirt, your design will get rejected, and that'll be the reason why. So that's one example. I know another one is AF. That is actually trademarked, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a design under where it says type. So you can't have that design on it. Let's see. Design, design, design. These are all designs. This says text, but it's dead. Here's a text one, but it says it's not registered. I'm not sure how that is. I wouldn't really, mess with that because it does say it's live. So if you put AF on a shirt, then you are risking your shirt getting rejected. Another example would be "that's hot." See here, if you were to put this on a shirt, that would probably be rejected. So you don't want to play that game of getting your shirts rejected, because I don't know how many it takes for your account to get suspended, but you don't want to play around with it. Make sure you research your design or your words that you put on your design before just uploading it. That's extremely important, and I would highly suggest go to TM Hunt. This is just like an easy way to figure out if it's trademarked or not. If you don't want to use TM Hunt, there's also the actual USPTO website that you can go to, and they have something called tests. Let me see where I can find it. I think Trademark Basics, I think. Let's see. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Search tests. I can't believe I missed that. So yeah, search tests. This is where you want to go. Go to basic word mark search. And what do we say? AF. You want to see live and dead, or if you want to see live, either one. So submit the query. AF right here, it says it's live. Scroll all the way over. You see live right there. So you don't want to put that on a shirt because you're risking the shirt getting taken down. See, there's all these AFs right here. That's live right there. So this is just another way to actually, really find out if it is trademarked or not. If you don't trust TM Hunt, I trust it pretty well. It gives you, all the information that you need. So that's another tool. The last tool I want to go over is called Canva.com. Now, Canva is just like a web app designer where you can design different graphics, different logos. Let's see, you can make cards, logos, flyers, banners, reports, brochures, calendars, so many different documents that you can create using Canva.com. They also have these different editing features like photo blur and all these other stuff right here. But you can also use it for Merch by Amazon for the most part. Unfortunately, the size that it goes up to is only, I think it was about like 4,000 by 4,000 or something like that. You already know Merch by Amazon requires 4,500 by 5,400. But what I'll do is I'll log into Canva and I'll just create the highest, dimensions they'll allow me to. And then I'll go to Photoshop and then just resize it on Photoshop and upload. But the reason why I like Canva so much is because they give you all of these different clip arts and all these different basic graphics that you can add to it, all these illustrations you can add to your design. something like this, for example. Some of it is paid, some of it, or most of it is free, or not most, but like a lot of it is free. So you can put something like this, and you can say, let's see, you can add a text to it. I don't know why my computer is going so slow. You can just put this like this, and you see how easy it is. It really tells you if it's centered or not, or if you need to make any adjustments. Let's just say to the moon, something like that. And then you can download this to your desktop, and then like I said, I like to upload it to Photoshop, and then just take out the background. In order to have a transparent background, you have to have the paid version for this, but there's always a workaround it. There's always a way to work around it, of course. Like I said, I download it and I put it to Photoshop, and then I'll just crop out the background. It's pretty easy, and just make sure it's transparent. Another thing, actually going back to Jungle Scout, I'm not sure if I said this already, but they have a paid version for this. They have something called the Chrome extension. Now, what the Chrome extension does is it'll have an icon right here. Once you go to a Amazon page like this, for example, you click the Jungle Scout icon. I forgot what these are called, but it will just basically show you all the data on this page easily on like just a nice clean view. It will show you the BSR rank, which is already right here. It will show you the monthly revenue, which you can already find out by going to, remember I told you the, where's it at? The sales estimator. Now, if you estimate it's selling about, 10 times per month, and, the sales is, or the shirt is $10, you can pretty much assume that's, it's making about $100 a month. So that's pretty much what the Jungle Scout paid version does. It'll just give you like a big screen. It'll show you the estimated revenue, estimated sales, the BSR rank, and it'll just show you all that information. But it is paid. I mean, you can figure out all the information that it gives you for free. It just takes a little bit longer to do so. So yeah, so like I said, so these are all of the tools that I use. I don't use Jungle Scout that much, really. So Pretty Merch, Merch Informer, Jungle Scout, TM Hunt, and Canva. So those are the 5 tools that can help you with your Merch by Amazon business. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some. If you know of any, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.